Chess loves new ideas.
Tactical trends, and often, new players, and changes in coaching approach. But what are the ideas that are going out of fashion? Here's one. For starters, just play a lot of games, and you'll eventually get better. But what if you keep making the same mistakes? In many positions, you will have several options to trade pieces. Here's another old idea you've heard before. Whenever you're in doubt, just simplify the position, meaning to just trade pieces. However, the truth of the matter is, avoiding bad trades is essential for chess improvement. Lastly, one final idea about chess openings, and that is some are good, and some are bad. In contrast, the fact is that if you find the right set of moves, or the continuation, you can play those so-called bad openings.
Welcome to the Tactical Minefield. In this position, it is white to move. Okay, here, white just captured my pawn on e5. I recapture. The knight is still under attack, but white decided to threaten my queen. Now, the move I'm supposed to play in this position is queen to a5. The suggested move. And then white can sacrifice the knight on f7. Now I'm looking at the pieces. I have 2 rooks, 2 bishops, 2 knights, and a queen. White has 2 rooks, a queen, and a knight. I want something more out of the position. And for me, that would be to take the rook on d1. Queen takes rook on d1. And the game continued with knight takes f7 when the correct move was rook takes d1. But either way, if rook takes d1, h takes knight on g5, knight takes f7, then queen takes f1 check, an in-between move followed by king takes knight on f7. Now you're probably wondering why I won't just play queen takes queen. Again, I like the position I get by taking the rook. I could play queen takes queen, but that's too easy. Queen takes f1 check followed by king takes f7. Now look at the position on the board. 2 rooks, 2 bishops, 2 knights. My king is safe. He has a queen and a knight. And my pawns are on critical squares. Moves such as bishop e6 and knight to g6 via e7 and rook d8. Now my 2 pawns on the king side are marching. I just have to play against those 3 pawns there. Here my opponent makes a blunder. I played pawn takes g3 check, yet the move was knight to g4, forking the king and queen, but I'm still winning.
Now I have plenty of options. I could just push the H pawn to the queening square. I could use my knight on F6 along with the bishop on E6 to cause some trouble on the king's side. I can consider moving my rook on D8 up to D1 to the 8th rank. Or I could just play knight to E4 check, forking the queen and king. Okay, let's go back. Even in this position, pawn to H2. Is winning. After rook H3 check, the king has 2 squares, maybe 3 or 4. If the king steps on G2 or F3, any of the light squares, then bishop D5 is check. And if a dark square, then bishop C5 is check.